College football is back, and this is the perfect opportunity for me to start my channel, so I am. Let's start it off with Nebraska versus Minnesota. This game was a blur. Minnesota scores here, and then they get a huge pick. And all of a sudden, Nebraska starts to fall off completely, and they lose the game. This game was huge, and it was 50-50 for the entire time. Purdue starts off first by striking a huge about 80-yard touchdown, and after that, Keene runs to the left side and throws a score. And then I fast forward there to the third quarter, and a return, huge. Purdue extends their lead. After a Bulldog score, they go for two, and they get it on a dot. And then 32-28, it is intercepted. What a catch. And then choo-choo, here comes the train, and they score here, and then they thread the needle for the game. Toledo versus Illinois. Illinois starts off with a run, leading 7-3 at the time, and they will not score on this drive. 4th and 1, Finn runs to the left side, gets first down. Later into the drive, 3rd and 27, he runs left side out of the pocket, left side, gets huge gain, and it's still going to be 4th down, so they take a field goal. Then after that, 43 seconds left, throws a dot for the first down. And then on 2nd and 10, later in the drive, time going down quickly. 2nd and 10, there's it, scores. And after an interception by Toledo, before that it was a huge dot right here. Watch this. Caught, and there it is. After that, a huge interception, and it'll be returned for 6. Finn throws, gets a catch. Number 2, he's still going, takes a juke, and he slides into the 30. 4th and 4 for Illinois, down 1, throws his huge catch. Rutgers versus Northwestern. This catch was so cold that my screen froze during editing, and Rutgers would go on to win 24-0. This game was rather one-sided. Iowa would go on to win dominantly. Texas Tech versus Wyoming. This game was insane, but it starts off with missed field goal. The kicker played really bad that game. That's to him. What a catch there. And the kicker will redeem himself, score a field goal. And after a Wyoming score, Texas Tech strikes back. Then on the 2-point conversion, they run and they fail it. That is huge. On 4th and 7, he gets drilled and he still gets the touchdown pass off. And on the 2-point conversion, they win. The fans are hyped, and the field gets raided as Wyoming would go on to win 35-33. Oregon State versus San Jose State. This game was very one-sided as well. DJ looking left side, and he throws a touchdown, dominating that game. TCU versus Colorado. Colorado starts off 7-0, then a huge catch there on the screen. Looking for the 2-score lead, Dylan Edwards running all the way off of the screen for 6. After that, a huge run by TCU, getting them in plus territory. The other Sanders on TCU getting the huge gain there. And Travis Hunter, after that, a diving interception inside their own 10. Travis Hunter, the drive after that, gets a huge catch. And after that, Shedeur Sanders throws left, and that is 30 of his 510 yards on the day. A huge return by TCU there, and they get to over the 30, out of bounds about the 10. They score there on a 4th and 2. Dylan Edwards, 50-yard score. 4th and 9, looking, and he's short to end the game. Louisville versus Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech starts off the highlights with the huge catch there, and he will run all the way to about the 15. Georgia Tech next highlight, and he gets the throw off into field goal range. And Georgia Tech again, a run to the right side, and it'll be a score. Louisville this time throws to the left side, simple cutaway pass, but he still gets over. And now 29-28, a huge run there for the game. Louisville would go on to win against Georgia Tech. North Carolina versus South Carolina. Spencer Rattler, huge pass there. And this was a great QB duel. Drake May throws it up, and he increases his draft stock. Great job by him, and they will go on to win. Florida versus Utah. Utah looking, throws it up on the first pass of the game. It's caught, and they will score, and they go on to win 24-11. Clemson versus Duke, the biggest game of the week here. And Clemson gets their field goal block to begin the game. Horrible game by their offense, by the way. Duke, Riley Leonard goes on, and this is what I said about increasing draft stock. He breaks a tackle and goes on to score. And then Clemson shanks it. And then they fumble inside the 10. And they lost the ball. Duke has it, and they have the lead. Fans are hype already. And Clemson fumbles again inside the 10. This time it's to return for more yardage. Duke would go on to score that drive. Waters, with 3 minutes left, would also score a 44-yard touchdown. Duke would win 28-7. They are now ranked 21st in the league, and Clemson has tanked from 9th to 25th. What a game, and they raid the field. And Riley Leonard must be really happy right now. I don't blame him. He played amazing. Once again, this has been Stoneway, and this has been my Week 1 college football recap. See you next week.